Okay, so coming from someone who has now made over 375,000 sales on Etsy in the past 2 years, I know a thing or two about how to make sales on Etsy fast. And the way to make more sales on Etsy is always just to be continually making sales. It's kind of that whole sales velocity thing. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 ways that I've been able to make sales fast consistently and how you can hopefully do the same. If you are new here, I am Bailey, the owner of Bailey Design Co., a 7-figure Etsy shop, and I now teach others how to do the same on this YouTube channel and in my online communities. So first off, what is sales velocity? It just means the faster and more often that your item is selling, the more often that it is going to get pushed up in the Etsy algorithm, meaning that it's just getting shown to more and more people, meaning that it is inherently getting purchased more and more. So how do you first get those initial sales fast? And let's just say, how many times can I say the word fast in this video? Be sure to comment down in the comments below how many times you can count. So there are actually 3 different ways. One takes money, one takes time, and one takes a little bit of creativity and thought. Now, all of these 3 ways still require that your product be good, and I'll go over what good means in a moment, that your SEO be on point, and that your product actually be in demand, meaning that your product is actually being searched for. If people aren't even searching for the product, then no amount of money, marketing, or creativity is going to get the product bought in the first place. So to make sure that your item is in demand, you can use a keyword research tool like eRank to make sure that there is demand by an active search volume, or you can even use Etsy and make sure that items are actively being searched for and that there are purchases being made, that there are best sellers, and that there are similar items for what you are looking to create. It will be a good sign if there are lots of items in the cart, meaning that there will be a little icon showing 20 plus in the cart or 10 plus in the cart to show a good indication that the product is in demand. Your SEO should be on point, meaning all of your keywords should be well researched, and this should be fairly easy because we have many research tools that can help us accomplish this, and you can take your pick. There is Allura, there is Everbee, there is eRank, there are all types of Etsy research keyword tools, so you can really take your pick. And this really shouldn't be a hindering or stumbling block because there's really not an excuse for not being able to find keywords with these tools. As far as your product being good, my rule of thumb is if your item is sitting next to all of the search results for, say, a nurse tumbler wrap, if that is what you are looking to create, your item needs to be good, if not better, than what it is trying to compete against. Meaning, don't try to create a subpar nurse tumbler wrap and expect it to sell. It needs to be better and offer something unique or something different. If it does not offer something unique or better than what is actively selling, then there is no reason that a customer would choose to purchase yours over what is already selling. Okay, so assuming that you have a good design, your SEO is on point, and that people are actively searching for it, the first way to get sales fast is to use ads. Ads can be a great way to skyrocket your listings success because it basically boosts you to the top of the page and you jump the line. You are basically paying to play. Ads can be a really good thing if you know what you're doing. Your SEO definitely needs to be on point here because you are being shown for the keywords that you put in your title, your tags, and your description. If you've input the wrong title, tags, and keywords in your description, then you're going to be shown for things that you maybe didn't want to be, and then you would be wasting your ad budget. The only other way you would be wasting your money is if your design is not good. So maybe you did all of your SEO correctly, but your design is not what the buyer is looking for. So then they click on it and they just weren't satisfied with what they saw, so they click off, and that is how you would lose. Last year, when I was actively running a very large ad budget, we were spending over $4,500 a month. We saw that the majority of people who were coming in on ads were purchasing multiple products. And this is very important when you are selling lower ticket digital products because of the price point. So say they were coming in on a nurse tumbler wrap, they were often purchasing several other nurse tumbler wraps, and that is what made the ad campaign so successful. Most of the months we were spending $4,500 and getting a return of over $14,000 on our ad spend. Recently, I did turn my ads back on, and I am documenting this in a case study for my community members so that they can see each week what I'm doing as far as turning ads off and on when I'm adding new listings in, and how I'm monitoring those week to week. So the second way that I get sales fast is by sending my own traffic. And this is the way that takes time. So right away, when my shop first saw success about 2 years ago, I immediately began building my email list and my Facebook group. I will say that the email list grew to be twice as big, so over 20,000 people, while the email list has kind of stalled at just above 10,000 people. We did this by offering additional freebies such as additional tumbler wraps to get them to join our email list or join the Facebook group. I now have a way to reach out to them and let them know whenever I have new designs or am running a sale, and inevitably a certain percentage of them will immediately go purchase new designs. And what that does is it immediately sends the signal to Etsy that I got a new sale, which boosts me in the Etsy algorithm and shows instant sales the minute I put up a new listing, and creates that sales velocity. So this way is really, really powerful, and it is free. However, it does take time. So what if you don't have an ad budget and you don't want to take the time to build your own audience? That's fine. You will just want to focus on number 3. And this is to create new trendy designs that have really low competition, or better yet, no competition at all. By leveraging current trends, pop culture, color, and upcoming seasons and holidays, you can really get a head start on the Etsy marketplace and get those sales fast. It's all about using color and combining pop culture, all without infringing. So if you take a look at this design here, you should be able to spot out 4 things. The use of a very particular color in the fur, combined with a remix of a TikTok saying, which is now a meme, I think, a very trendy and popular animal right now, as well as the Christmas holiday theme. And then with this design here, I did the same thing with a twist on the same popular saying, but with a focus on an awareness instead, and with a different popular animal, and then sunflowers, which are always popular as well. This is actually one of the easiest ways to get sales on Etsy fast, and it's worked time and time again for me over and over again. It really just requires a little bit of creativity and thought. And I actually have an entire masterclass in my design club for Etsy on how you can do this. And it's not just about holidays and trends. You can do this with all types of hobbies and occupations as well. So if you are interested in that, be sure to click on the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.